let's keep on going with some of the concepts and frameworks. I've been talking a lot about this framework or this concept, which is get people drunk. Get people drunk. The number one question that I get from people, especially after I finish a keynote, is how do I convince somebody else to make a change? How do I convince somebody else to take a path that I'm on, or to persuade them to go on a path that I'm on, this innovation journey? How do I convince somebody? And I believe that you should get them drunk. What does this mean? Part of the reason why people reject new ideas is because they are fearful. They don't understand the journey that you're trying to go on. They don't understand the technology. They don't understand the concept. And to be honest with you, they just come in with their set of beliefs and goals and their view of the world. So the best thing that you can do is to, in that third hour of that drinking session, in that third hour of that coffee, in that third hour of your dinner, it's to actually unlock the truth. And you can really only unlock that in the third hour. That's when you get tired. That's when your real personality comes out and the real truth comes out. And so when the real truth comes out, you get to understand their assumptions, their fears, their strengths, their weaknesses, where they want to go, what their existing set of values or beliefs are. And so once you have a clear understanding of who they are and where they're coming from, then you can find the common ground. You can have a common set of beliefs. You have to agree on something. Every human at the end of the day agrees on something. And once you can find that sort of common goal or the thing that you both align with, then you can help them see another path. You can help them say, hey, I'm trying something new. Why don't you get along my journey? Why don't we frame this as an experiment? Why don't we frame this as something that's nonchalant? So if you can connect with somebody and build their trust at the end of the day, that is the starting point. And the second thing that you need to do is, once you get them drunk and get them on that point, by the way, you don't have to get them drunk. Okay, I'm being a little bit extreme in my take here. I'm just saying, like, how can you spend 3 hours with somebody to really get to what the truth is? And then once you start on that experiment, then you bring them along the journey. You give them status. You give them credit. And to me, that is the best way of persuading somebody to do something. The other thing as an individual is that you should be able to debate against yourself. Like, you should be able to come up with counterpoints to your existing beliefs. Because if you don't have counterpoints to your existing beliefs, if you can't compete or if you can't debate the other side, then what you have is not a belief. To me, it's like you're believing in religion. You're believing in something that you can't back up. So not only should you be able to argue your side, but you should be able to argue the other side. And to me, this is the best way of getting people on your side, is to get people drunk.